Welcome to Cake Bites, where we go rapid fire with this week's rule breaker. Fast questions, real answers, zero corporate polish. I'm your host, Elizabeth Bieniek. Let's dig in. All right, we're here with Martina Douglas for Cake Bites. Martina, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's jump in. What is one thing about what you do that most people would find hard, annoying, or unpleasant, but you find satisfaction doing?
So I will say that my workout time is 5 a.m. So I have to wake up at 4:15 to do the workout. And I will say that that is very painful, but my body's so used to it now that it'll like routinely wake up at that time. And it's so nice to have the workout done in the day. And I also have a longer time to do like accessory work and I don't feel rushed because I know everybody in this house is sleeping. When I get home, people are just waking up.
Yeah. And you're already on fire for the day.
I'm done. I'm like, great. Well, then I get really tired by 3 p.m., but I do my best.
What's the one thing you recently learned about yourself?
I would say that I am more capable than I think I am. I think I've had some transitions and like embracing new opportunities and leaning in more. I'm I don't know, I'm just proud of myself and I also this is kind of funny because I'm bringing him into this, but like I chose the right partner. Like my husband is the right
Mm,
person. Like I have felt that more in these harder times, like new business development, new work. Like obviously we did it before, but we were both kind of in a coma because our kids were so little. We were very tired. But now it's just like I was like, wow, it's funny how you trust yourself and you get it done. I'm really proud of that. And I didn't always think that of myself. So yeah.
mm. I like that self-reflection. That's great.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're in a funk or you're not where you mentally need to be to tackle the day?
Yeah, this is hard. And I think like my natural, like I want to go out and see the sun and do some grounding and do a walk or get a workout in. I mean, the workout will always change me. Like if I can get myself to the gym, but there are times where it's like that's even really hard. So I
Mm,
think my biggest thing is try to be around my kids. They don't they're almost oblivious as because they're young that you're like feeling some way. Like you have to probably be having a meltdown for them to notice. So they just don't care to some degree. They care about
yeah,
me, obviously, but they care of something, if I feel a certain way. But they're gonna quickly get you out. They're gonna say something ridiculous and funny, and they're gonna break something or cause a mess. And so then I have to get up and get it. And then you're like, well, now I'm moving. So that
right.
sounds strange, but I will say they are the fastest thing to get me out as a group. As a crew, they are really good at that.
I could totally relate to that one.
Right? You have no choice. You have to get out.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Get out of your
Literally.
funk.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite business books and why?
So I love anything by Adam Grant. To be honest with you, he's one of my favorites. I don't just the way he thinks, and he posts on LinkedIn a lot. He has these like little posts that he does, and then followed his newsletter. So I think he's amazing. Think Again is one that he wrote recently. I love that book. I'm just gonna come up with it. I love Start With Why. I think it's one of the best books ever. And then I think from a business perspective the book that I feel like formulaic makes a lot of sense is Traction. Like, that book is really solid, and I've read it a couple of times. So I'm like, I didn't get all of that. I'm like, but I should apply this to my business, right? So, and I think the biggest thing about reading a business book is that if you are try to apply it as quickly as possible. Like learn something and then see if you can apply it. Because that's for me, that's the fastest way
Yeah.
to remember it. If I read it and then I don't, I will forget, even if I take notes or whatever. So I think that's like my biggest thing is like read a book in a place where you need your business to grow, and then apply that knowledge as fast as possible.
Yeah. Yes. Learn by doing. I can get that for sure.
100%. 100%.
All right. A question on how do you pay wisdom forward?
So I think this is a slippery slope. And I think that I've evolved how I do this, honestly, because I think before it was that you just you find these moments and tell people and they're not necessarily in a place to hear it, and you have to be very mindful about who your recipient is, and you might give them like some people need like little crumbs and then the big delivery as they've learned on their own. And some people want to just know, like, just tell me what it is, tell it to me straight. This is what's going to happen. And a lot of it happens within the gym, right? Like, if whatever your goal is, the answer is yes. But like how to do it, there's very different paths. And that could be true of learning math. Like when I'm sitting at the table and I'm teaching my children how to read or spell or do like I said, very simple, like we're talking simplistic things. It still has the same methodology. So I think like there's a system to being mindful about the fact that just because you know doesn't mean that you need to like give them everything in like one fell swoop. It has to be something based on who they are and what they need. And that's from 40 years of like being on the planet more than anything, right? So yeah.
Know your audience. Yeah, that's great. All right, and this is Cake on Tuesday. We're all about celebration. What's a celebration without cake? So, what is your favorite kind of cake?
So I love anything with copious amounts of whipped cream. Like the cake is super important, obviously, because it's got to be, but like there has to be some sort of layer of whipped cream on it. I love strawberry shortcake type food is great. I did have some homemade carrot cake over the weekend. I had a couple. I would say too, we had some you were talking before, like there were multiple cakes. I was like, obviously I have to try all of them. But again, that's more of a once in a while thing for me, but I don't know, but it's so great. When you get to have it, it's amazing. It's a moment. I love the moment.
It is a moment. Enjoy the moment.
Enjoy it fully, all of it. Yeah, I love it.
Thank you, Martina, for being here for Cake Bites.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining another Cake on Tuesday celebration of beautiful disruption. Please share it, review it, and find more innovative stories at podcast.cakeontuesday.com. I'm Elizabeth Bienik. Be bold, stay curious. Now go have some cake.